What's up, guys? We get Sabrina Teenage Witch Season 1, Episode 7, A Third Aunt from the Sun. Okay, so this episode starts off with Hilda saying no to Sabrina for getting, getting something on her face or something pierced, and she's like, hey, you're not getting that pierced, so they use her magic to put a bone on her nose, and she's like, then I'm not going to school with a bone on my nose. Sabrina's going to a science class. Her teacher ends up getting one of those bugs, and then a new substitute teacher comes in, and this substitute teacher does not know anything about what's going on, so Sabrina's gotta tell her what's going on. So she's like, hey, everyone, class is over except for you, Sabrina. And she's like, am I in trouble? And she's like, no, I'm actually your aunt from the pleasuredome. And she's like, wait, the pleasuredome? What is this? Sabrina's got a third aunt. That's why it says third aunt from the sun. So she takes them to France, so Hilda and Zelda do find out about from Salem the cat that he tells them that she's been missed 5 or 7 classes, and that's not like her. She's like, you're in trouble. And she's like, where have you been? And she's like, with Aunt Vesta, and she's like, Vesta? And yeah. And yeah, so Hilda and Zelda get two special jobs, and they're like, hey, why don't you stay with Vesta for a weekend, and at the pleasuredome. And she's like, yeah, so Vesta shows it around. She's like, here's everything, here's everything, and but unfortunately, this was actually Vesta's plan to get Sabrina all to herself. And that's what Zelda and Hilda discover when Hilda's like, we didn't actually have big events. That was just Vesta trying to trick us. So Sabrina's having time. Vesta's like, Sabrina's like trying to read up on her homework. Vesta's like, no homework. And she's like, how'd you get my teacher to get the flu? And she's like, I gave him an actual bug. We actually see an actual bug attacking Mr. Poole. So Zelda and Hilda go for Sabrina, but Vesta's like, and Sabrina's like, it's Sabrina's choice. Sabrina's like, they're like, hey, Sabrina, it's time for you to come home. But she's like, no, I'm staying here. So and they leave, but it's actually part of Hilda's plan. I mean, Zelda's plan, sorry, to get Sabrina to come home. And so Sabrina was supposed to go to movie nights with Jenny, but Vesta just says there's no people around. There's just no morals around the pleasuredome, and so she starts to see how Hurley, with our friends, Jenny's sad, Harvey's, she sees, Jenny doesn't have, Harvey's, dancing, but he's not, but he probably misses Sabrina too. And Salem the cat, he turned her room into like his own cat party. So yeah. So Sabrina does like a music number, but she's like, I'm sorry, I gotta go. And yeah. So Sabrina returns home and she's like, oh hey Sam the cat, I did see what you did with the singing. And he's like, no, and for some reason, and they're glad to see Sabrina's back, and she's like, I'm probably gonna go catch that movie with Jenny. So, and she transforms to different clothing. So, and they're glad to have Sabrina back. So basically, that wraps up this episode. Okay, so this episode was really good. We actually got to meet Sabrina's aunt, which this is her only appearance. This is the only appearance of this episode. I guess they can get the actress for more episodes beyond this point. And yeah. So I guess they can get the actress for more episodes. And I kind of like Zillow's plan. And she's like, she knew that Sabrina would come back and all that stuff. So yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you next, Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.